questions?
Yeah. I'll just if you don't mind, state your name.
Be Brian Duncan.
Brian Duncan. Okay. When I first, I'm gonna zoom in on your belt there. When I first got here, I seen the B. Duncan, and I thought it was gonna be Bob Duncan. And if you don't have kids that are in grade school, you probably don't know it, but Bob Duncan is the jacked up dad on Good Luck Charlie on the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
And everybody loves him some Bob Duncan. So
Yes, sir.
if you ever have kids run up to you and see that B Duncan and they start calling you Bob, I just go along with it.
Exactly.
Because those kids think that rocks. So just so we're here with the TNT, where I call it the Triple T, Tony's Travel Tales.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm just kind of a traveling blogger, and we're in Kilgore, Texas. I'm going to pan back here and show the back porch. Now, my understanding, this is a college town, but all the college kids are kind of gone out of town right now, right?
Exactly.
So, and I guess what drew my attention to you is, and apologize for not making eye contact. I'm looking into the camera. What I seen was when you walked through the building earlier, I noticed you were heavily armed, heavily geared, and ready for anything that might arise in Kilgore, Texas this evening. You know, we've all seen the crazy stuff going on in the world these days, so I guess you just you're a prime example. You cannot ever be too prepared.
That's right.
If you don't mind, and like I said, I'm going to try to keep this zoomed wide, but if you could just show us, like, this yellow thing, is that a cordless drill, or is that...
This is the famous taser.
Okay, so that's not a cordless drill.
No, this is a taser.
Okay, and I'm gonna scoop around to here, right here. What about, is that shoot real bullets?
Yes, sir.
So that's a real firearm.
Real gun.
Real gun, okay. And then I noticed flashlight is you know, what?
But this is an asp.
What is that?
It is an expandable baton.
Okay. And then over here, these are clips, I guess, to reload.
We don't call them clips. We call them magazines.
Magazines? Okay, but there's no pages to turn, obviously.
Exactly.
Okay, so those are to reload the...
That's right.
Because that's all the...
Ammo.
Yeah, so that's all business on the right hip.
That's right.
Not for looks.
That's right.
Okay, so I guess at this point in the interview, I'd like to just ask you, what has probably been the closest to death you've ever been in this position? Or maybe not close to death, but just let's say you know, the just uncomfortable, you know, like maybe too many guys, maybe they were Mexicans or African Americans, or not white guys, or maybe they were a mix of them, or you know, I don't know if you're scared of the. I mean, to me, I don't care what color they are. I'll whoop all their asses. But go ahead, tell us about it.
My main job is to make sure, number one, this is a family establishment,
right,
and to protect and to serve these people here.
Okay.
And my main goal is to make sure nobody leaves drunk.
No.
You know, that's a big no-no here.
No.
We don't.
You know, there's people that can. Here's. I'll tell you from experience. There's people that can drive drunk, and they're as good a drivers as anybody when they're drunk. And there's people that can't drive drunk. And how do you know which one is which?
Well, that's
so you can't let nobody leave. You can't let nobody leave drunk. Everybody's got to leave sober if they're driving, right?
That's right. That's right. Or they have a designated driver.
Yeah, that's a good plan too. Hadn't thought about that. Good plan.
And I've been here long enough. They know that I'm pretty strict about it here.
There you go.
Because this is a family establishment.
Yeah.
We allow little children here.
Yeah.
And and for the most part, everybody is respectful here at the back porch.
Sure.
You know, so really not too much goes on since the time that I've been here.
You cleaned up, you're kind of like the sheriff that cleaned up the town.
Exactly.
All the riffraff
yes.
Headed for the hills.
Mr. Duncan here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't put up with nothing.
No, zero tolerance.
That's right.
At the back porch. And you know, you mentioned the kids. I was like, I'll show the hopscotch deal there. This is a very kid-friendly atmosphere,
Yeah.
and probably much because of the safety that you're providing for those children.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Exactly. Okay. If you don't mind, could you step out? I just want to do a 360 for the folks at home and just show them right there. Just if you don't mind, just go ahead and just show the kind of armor, you know, the kind of is that a Kevlar bulletproof situation? Okay. Okay.
And a camera that records everything that's going on.
Right. And then that speakerphone, that's, I assume, to the other, the manager of the restaurant.
That's right. They can contact me just in case something happens. I might be checking the parking lot, and something might be going on inside. They can holler at me so I can get in there really quick.
I guess one thing that come to my mind right when I saw you, Brian, when you walked by, I was like, God dang, look at all the armor that guy's carrying. I mean, all the, you know, the safety supplies and stuff that's going on there is like how much do you think that weighs?
48 pounds.
Oh, you've weighed it?
Yes.
48, yeah.
48 pounds.
So you don't just, I mean, if a guy wants to be like a protector, or someone in your position to protect, I mean, you don't just.
As you see our finest Kilgore police going by.
Yes.
They're always checking on me to be sure that we're okay and everything.
Yeah. So you don't just roll out of bed and just go strap on 48 pounds. I mean, you have a routine.
Exactly.
Of cardio, weight resistance. I mean, you strap 48 pounds on me. I mean, I'm cruising. I'm cruising like a big dog for just a little bit, and then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, somebody come carry this load for me.
Well,
and you pack it all night, dog,
yeah.
Right?
Yes, all night for 14 years I've been wearing this stuff.
Right.
So,
Jesus.
Nothing new.
No.
Nothing new.
Well, I tell you what. The way things are shaping up, what things are coming to, we need more of you.
Well, we appreciate that.
Well,
we really do.
And you know, I'd like to ask some more detailed questions about how many times the taser, you know, has been detonated or had to.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I try not to use anything. I like to go hand-to-hand
combat.
Yeah.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah. That's what we do.
Like karate. Get you some big knee.
Exactly.
Get you some Twisted X shoes upside the head.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That you can prevent pulling out anything.
Yeah.
Better the situation.
Okay.
But if I do have to pull something out, that means things ain't going very well.
Game over. Game over.